Get all set up. Cables are all tangled. Alright, let's get going. Today we're going to be doing 3 games. We're going to start with War Thunder. Once that's over with, we're going to move on to Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then we're going to finish off with Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. I figure we start with the 2 high-paced games first. Then we'll go with the slower-paced tactical game with Battlestar Galactica. Let me go ahead and bring up our Facebook stuff. Make sure that all went out. When I hit the button on the PS4, it goes out to all these places, but I like to go ahead and make sure that it actually happens. I like to verify things. There it is. Not sure that went out to the right page. I should check, just to be sure. There it is. Yes, everything worked fine. So, minimize that. Says everything's working. Good. Go ahead and mute this. Today's podcast or stream is being broadcast on the 2nd of September 2018. It's 5:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Alright, let's get going. This is the 3rd time I've played War Thunder, so what have we learned? We basically know how to move a tank. We know how to move the aircraft. We know theoretically how we're supposed to land. We learned about bombers. We learned about the different, at least 2 type of ammos. How to use the reticle in the center to guide our ordnance. I think from a skill point of view, the way a lot of these games are designed, PvP games are designed, is you pretty much start out as a target in your early days, and as you get better at being a target, through development and research, as you get more money, you become a better attacker at killing other people. But at this point, we're just going to be glorified targets. So we're going to focus on maneuvering around the battlefield, how to not get hit as quickly. For people who've played probably a day but longer than we have, they'll probably be a little bit better. That's pretty much how we need to go. I've kind of determined that this spot for the camera is probably best, although I'm looking at the top left corner too, but I'm gonna leave it in this spot for now. I don't remember what the buttons were for binoculars. We haven't gotten any bonuses because we haven't played in since last Sunday, so we're not a... Oh. We are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, so we get these bonuses. So we'll unlock our bonus for today. Close it out, and I guess we go over here. Had this bonus, right? I think I wanted to see. I was watching some of the videos, and I wanted to see what this does. There, it just collapses. Vehicle, crew. I don't have any achievements, so right now we're, I guess, rank 1, battle 1. Okay, we're in aviation mode, so one thing that I don't know is, can you modify the reserved aircraft? Apparently we can. Looks like we've are researching this. Backup vehicle. I want to buy a backup vehicle. I guess you pay for backup vehicles, and if you don't, you get a free one. What's this? It's an M22, IS-15. I don't really see a difference in the vehicles. Close this out. Side 15, what's this? This is the, they look alike. I don't see a difference. Do you? Nope. Other than that, maybe a little smaller. That one's white, one's green. Yeah, I can't see a difference. Let's go ahead and look at our army assets. I don't really see a difference. These are presets. This is Army, right? This is a T-26 and a BT-5. Is a BT-5 a Soviet tank? I don't want to leave the game. Let's look at this tank. Apparently we're researching the horizontal drive. This one hasn't been developed yet, according to that, right? This one's being developed. Let's go ahead and start with aviation. And then we'll go with that. Apparently we gotta buy this. But we haven't finished researching it, I guess. Oh, let's go ahead and play. All that we could pretty much do is go out there and tell people where other aircraft are, and hopefully you don't get shot down. What's this? Oh, I guess these are all the different planes, huh? Goes to a MiG-3. Hey, we jumped in a cube really fast today. That must be because it's Labor Day. Operation mode teams complete various tasks in order to win. Hey, I don't think we do that kind of stuff. Guess we go with the standard. Take off, buddy. So go back to this view. There you go. Swing out. I think this button is our map. So put eyes over here. Could be a reconnaissance, right? I don't really know what the scope on the side does. I think it's because the guns lag behind when you're leading a target. I think the thing on the end is to allow you to lead the target. So you put it on there and you shoot, you'll hit that. I think that's what that means. Soviets have weird stuff like that. I don't know how to move my head. Altitude is 2,000 feet. Let's go in and support this guy. Oh, that guy's dead anyway. Climb up.
Returning to the base. I agree. Returning to the airfield. Somebody, cover me!
I don't think we're going to be able to cover that HE 100 there. Okay. There we go. I think that was a Japanese Zero that just shot us, right? Or a HE 100. It's a German plane that got us.
Sorry.
I guess there's no parachute. He's flying with half a wing. Like, those guys can't shoot a plane with half a wing. That's messed up. It's a bomber. So what, 13,000 feet? Look at that. It's the only guy left. Our last friendly pilot. He's probably cursing. These people suck. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. He goes to his death bravely. No parachute? Defeat. I was 10th. Look at that. We got some money there. Some flight pay there. So, go to hangar. Actually, let's go to battle. I'm not gonna really change anything with the plane, are we? No? So we're trying to get to an I-16 is what we're trying to get to, right? I guess. Guess we have to buy a bomber. Since we don't know anything about these planes, we might as well just do the historical path through there and learn all we can. Best way to learn about an aircraft is to fly it. Since we're not going to be any dynamo at this point, we just try to stay alive as much as possible. We probably should get up high as quickly as possible so we can support our bombers. We won't be able to shoot anybody down, but we can absorb fire for them. Maybe get lucky, we'll shoot someone out of the sky. Provide eye-on targets. Because there is a ground campaign going on. We're trying to support, right? Double tap on the touchpad will activate the object of the game. What's that touchpad? Cover trucks till they cross the river. Cover fortifications. Destroy all bomb targets. Cross the river. Oh. So we need to cover some trucks. Guess that's what we have to do. A little too sharp of a ascent there. So how do we know where to go? So we're south. We need to go cover those bridges, I guess, huh? Coming low. Increase throttle. Gonna come in low. That's what we're gonna do. $1,500 feet. There we go. We'll leave it on this mode for the people at home. Be easier to follow.
Destroy the target. I agree. Roger that.
I don't see any bridges, do you? Get a little lower. Drop the throttle down to about, what, 80%?
Returning to the base. Affirmative. Returning to the airfield.
Target ahead.
Returning to the base. Move after me. Commencing attack. On me. Returning to the base. Somebody attack him.
Got him?
Thank you. Returning to the base.
2 miles out. Swinging around, buddy. I think that guy died. Yeah. I can't see the map on my thing. It's hard to see. Let's see how he is.
Need backup.
The Great Russian Air Force. That American plane there. What's that? Can't really read what's on the screen there. That blue is a bad color. Not a air-friendly, sky-friendly color for that font. Looks like he's crashing. What's he shooting? Oh, those tanks are shooting.
Attack the enemy. Need cover. Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, P-36C. The graphics on this is pretty good. You can look right into the cockpit and see the guy. I don't know how to zoom in. That's for chat.
Destroy the target.
What's this do? Previous. Oh. What's this do?
Roger that.
Nothing.
I agree.
Wrong button.
Our victory is here. Need backup.
Like he's going down. We're familiar with that view. Ooh, Russian bomber. You got a guy sitting out there with a gun. This must be before they realized to keep the guy in the plane is better protection.
I'm sorry.
Probably not a good idea to flip your plane like that with the bomb doors open. He was the last guy. Like how they say fuel leak, fuel leak. I'm sure we are leaking fuel, but the plane's going down. So. Well, the bombs managed to get to the ground. Unfortunately, they were in the plane when the plane landed.
We suffered a defeat.
Yes, we did. I think what they mean is this. You probably have to put the cursor on the middle of the screen and double tap it, and that's how the thing shows up. Oh, we're research, right? So we gotta research this first, right? Okay, so we got these now, right? So we can purchase those, I believe. Right. So now we got everything here researched. The only thing left to research are these guns, right? So we're researching these belts. Next is worn barrels, trigger, and striking mechanism are replaced with new ones to improve fire density to decrease the chance of seizure. Oh, because they keep jamming up. That's what we need. And then this one allows installation of 50 kilogram for heavy bombs. Heavier bombs. We can't carry any bombs right now, so. Saying that we can research this, huh? No, I think we're researching this, so we can't research this until this is done. I believe so. That's what that's telling us. Yeah, I think this differs from World of Tanks in that you can keep going on past the daily bonus. Because I don't really see a daily bonus. And then I applied it. I applied it at the beginning of the game, so let's go ahead and continue. So the Soviets don't have heavy bombers. It's like a light bomber and a medium bomber. I think I'm getting in the hang of the research stuff. So, we should probably research all these different type of planes. This way, and then that'll open the door to these things. And, we start off with a crappy low biplane, but these MiGs are probably pretty good. So I'm thinking. Let's go scroll bar over here. There's Korean planes right there. These are all premium vehicles. That's what's going on. I think I'm getting the hang of that little tree there. Things are making sense. It's only my third day playing, so things are starting to make sense. It's a fun game for a Saturday afternoon. I decided to go ahead and add Star Wars Battlefront 2 back to the lineup. Me, personally, I like the game. I don't know why other people don't like the game, but I didn't really have an issue with the all the online store stuff that they had. I didn't really have an issue with that. I know it's been changed, but I really didn't understand all the hoopla with that. But I know they've come out with some game packs for it, so gonna look past all the hype and naysayers and just go ahead and play the game since I own it. Might as well just get your money's worth. I like being a scout in that game. That's a lot of fun. And I like being a fighter pilot in that game. This game has a lot of feel that's similar to Battlefront 2, but I wish this game had a ground, like troop on the ground type setting where you were infantry. Since their selling point is to be the total war aspect, land, air, and sea, they should have like infantry units, and then you can go all the way back to World War II infantry units, all the way through Korea, Vietnam, and imagine all the different type of guns and stuff they could go through from a historical point. That'd be pretty awesome. Because a lot of armor stuff doesn't really make sense until you understand how infantry works. And same thing with aviation. It doesn't. A lot of stuff you see, it doesn't really make sense until you're working with infantry. Because the whole goal of everything is to support the infantry, right? The Navy, the sole purpose of all those guns and stuff and ships is to support the Marines hitting the beach, right? And to secure the beachhead for the Army. And then once the beach is secure, then you're basically the supply depot, right? That's why most ships are built as big as they are, is because like an aircraft carrier, though it launches plane, its main function for the fleet is to be the floating SIMA, which is the intermediate maintenance detachment for supply maintenance and mail. So if somebody needs parts somewhere, they're a large cargo ship. Yeah. And they got all the machine shops and stuff on board. They can manufacture all kinds of stuff. I don't know if they need to. Yeah, raw material. It's been a long queue. It's almost 6 o'clock. We're gonna play for about an hour. I haven't played any ground stuff yet, but We'll be jumping over to Star Wars at 6 o'clock. Then 7 o'clock we'll be switching over to Battlestar Galactica for our Sunday afternoon stream. Then we'll be finishing off tonight. It won't be streaming, but we'll be finishing off tonight with World of Warcraft. Sunday evening chill stream. Says 35,000 people are online and 1,040 battles are occurring right now. Our queues are probably long because we're not that good. It's like, we'll hold you for a while. Believe it or not, I've played a lot of air simulator games that I do know air combat tactics, but I haven't really applied it to this game because I don't really understand the basic parts of the game yet. But as we get better at it, we'll start doing that. Same thing with the tank. Looks like we're spawning in the south.
Pilots, your mission is to destroy the enemy's ground equipment and bases.
Cover fortification site. That's this area over here in E10. Oop.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the map.
We're gonna have to come in low. Reduce throttle. One thing about aircraft is you gotta plan your routes a little slower because it's gonna take you a while to descent and ascent. And reduce our speed. Why we're going low is we're a sitting target for the guys above us because they got better guns than us, so we want to go to the ground so it'll be harder to see. And they try to do fancy flying, they'll probably run into the ground faster. Increase our throttle. We want to get to about 800 feet. See some tanks ahead. Reduce our throttle. Remember, tanks can shoot back at us, so we gotta be careful. Increase throttle. It's hard to see the ground targets. I don't have rockets, so I got to rely on my guns. There's a guy right there. Ooh. Just get down, get down. Ooh. That's not what we want to do. Swing out, swing out, swing out, swing, swing. Restart on. Swing out, swing out, swing out. Ooh. Not good. These controls are weird. Swing out. Camera's all weird. Problem is the camera goes all weird. It doesn't stay like it should with an aircraft. You know, you're flying an airplane, it's not gonna go all wild like that with a camera. Have to work on that. Looks like he's going down. What you can do is, all those ground people are using tracers, so it tells you where they're at. So if you can have one guy fly over or lead out the targets, that tells everybody else where to shoot. This guy's going down too. It's our bomber. Up to this guy. Bomb bays are open. Okay, it's landed. Nice in a video game, they load up bombs like in a second or two. In real life, it takes a couple hours to reload bombs. You know, a 2,500-pound bomb is not light. The guy crashed his plane landing. Look at that. 4 more landings like that, he'll be an enemy ace. Killed the gunner, probably. Our tank guys are like, these guys suck. Damn. He's gonna go win it. Single-handedly win the war. One thing is that it's hard to see the ground targets from the air. One thing I've noticed. This guy's got a loud engine. Actually, this has That must be what this means. Defend the marked unit until the end of given amount of time. How do you know what a marked target looks like? I guess those are those red targets out there? Must have shot that guy out. I was trying to come underneath him. Those bridges. Guess once you learn the maps, the game becomes a little easier. Must have shot that other plane down. Those burning tanks. While that's finishing out, I'm gonna go ahead and change the label. As it's gonna be the last battle. And change the label. Hopefully this will end in the next 3 minutes. It's gotta land back at the base, right? See if he makes it back. Yeah, needs to slow his engine power down there. Ooh. Let's go back and return to the hangar. Well, what have we learned? We've pretty much got, I think they handled down on research and development, buying things. They got us better sense of, the little research tree there, this one. How the aircraft are going to go. And different tanks. So we want to go this route. T-26. I don't know how we ended up with the BT-5. So I'm going to go to T-26. Trying to scroll down here. And we want to go to T-28 and down the KV-1 line there, and KV-2. IS-1, 2, IS-2, IS-3, T-10, T-64. That T-64 was around for a long time. Right? T-72 it's around a long time. Of course, the M1 Abrams demolished the T-72 in Desert Storm. Close it out. Oh, well, gonna be switching over to Star Wars here. So, thanks for joining us. We'll be back in a couple minutes as we switch out the game. And for those of you not going on, we'll see you next weekend. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.